too. I don't want to be the only one.
Cheers.
So Yong will win if he does not fold.
No, I broke my arm, remember?
That's why you played really tight that night because you couldn't bet because not even Tom Dwan.
Aces for Tom Dwan, going to raise it up to 33,000. Phua did just reload, makes the call here, Queen 10.
Really nice.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, we only drink the
31% equity. Flop top two.
I said you look quite goofy with that hat.
This hat's incredible.
Yeah.
It's like a frowny face with teeth.
Gotta go.
Tom Dwan checks it back.
Cheers.
You guys gotta get drunk too. I don't want to be the only one.
Cheers.
Tom Dwan playing some pot control. He knows to be very well behind.
I don't know how I look right now.
Or flipping at best. Aces on the flop.
Great.
Huh?
All here,
Listen
top
to these
two.
guys, you look great.
Maybe I could do like something crazy like that.
Yeah, skater look.
16. 16.
That's 60 million.
60. What the hell you have? You
Tom
don't get the
here. Trying to think, does his opponent bet like this with like Queen Jack, Ace Jack, 10 Jack? He's got 29% against top two right now.
It's alright to fold.
Tom knows Phua did reload already. So maybe that might play into how loosely he plays his pot. Tom Dwan here. He might have a good read on Phua that he would only bet like a 2-pair plus hand right here. Can he get away?
We got Jack 8 of
Oh, he
clubs.
lays down the pocket aces.
Queen 10.
He only put his money was ahead pre-flop. Didn't get a single
Is it
extra
really?
chip to post. So Tom Dwan is going to sit down. Should be some fireworks. On to the next hand. Robl's 3-betting 8-7 suited right away. Yong's got pocket 10s. He's going to make the call. Baldwin, King Queen. There's a raise and a 3-bet in front of him. He's going to lay it
You've
down.
been chirping it all over town, huh? Even Tom Dwan's heard, huh? Okay, good bluff, Rob. Nicely done.
Coming for another round?
Nice, Rob. Try and bluff me tonight. See what happens.
So Robl picks up a flush draw. He is the 3-better. Can get aggressive and maybe get his opponent to lay down a hand like 10s.
We're on TV too.
I love that shit.
30 million. That's about 30,000.
Tom, how old are you?
32.
32.
A quick call. The queen is a scary card for Yong. Another overcard.
40.
40 years. Just stop pulling those 40-hour sessions, huh?
Action
When
is
you
on
miss those
Robl.
inside straight, that'll age you every time.
That's why I stayed so young for a while. I was
Check,
just
check.
hitting all of them.
So Yong will win if he does not fold.
Don't try to bluff me again.
100K in the middle. Does Robl want to fire and put Yong on a hand like pocket 9s or pocket 10s? Wow, he's going to bet 60 million. It's about 60,000 USD. He puts Yong on a hand like pocket 9s and pocket 10s. He thinks that pocket jacks, if it was slow playing a flop, would bet this river card. Rob Yong's trying to think, what would Robl bet the flop and check back the turn with? Would he bet a queen on a turn? Would he actually value bet a jack this way? You know, if Rob Yong can figure out what he would do with like pocket kings, aces, ace queen. If he thinks those hands would bet the turn, then he might consider a call here.
Yeah, it's like 700,000 something like that, right? Yeah, yeah. That's
Third pair. He's thinking about it.
650 is good. Yeah. Robl bought in for 10.
Oh, I see.
How you been doing?
Yeah, fine.
How about in the game? Win?
No, lose. I'm VIP. Chinese VIP.
Wow. Rob Yong makes the correct call with pocket tens. Incredible.
He's got a disappointed hand.
I knew you had that. Nice call.
You feel awkward.
You are going to be a big star. Up in lights. I don't need the money, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Tom, you're looking good. You been working out?
No, I broke my arms, remember? Oh man, doing my first push-up after that was brutal. It was like,
He really has been sick. You look good. You've been sick. He really has been sick. His arm's been broke.
yeah.
Is that true?
I played with you guys when I had that. Yeah, I broke both my arms.
That's why you played really tight that night because you couldn't bet because you couldn't move.
It's probably true. I mean, it's a lot of extra effort. Normally you got to think about, okay, what do I do to get the guy to fold? How many chips do I grab?
I check
Then you
one.
got to think, how do I move my arm to grab the chips? It's like, oh shit, okay, I check.
Too much effort, right?
Yeah, it's just.
Apparently Tom Dwan broke his arms.
Wow.
Played tighter because he couldn't move his chips. Onto the hand. JRB bet the flop, got called by Robl. Robl turns one of the best cards for his hand. Thinks it's good, and he's going to call again here. River card is a 10. Robl makes trip tens of an ace kicker. JRB probably thinks his queens are good here. It's hard for his opponent to actually have a 10. JRB is going to bet again, trying to get some value out of like a 7. 45 million. It's about 40,000 USD. Robl trying to decide, should he raise here?
Oh, 厉害.
Robl with trip 10's best kicker. Only loses to a full house. He's going to check raise.
Is that a raise or a call?
Right.
Raise.
JRB correctly lays it down. Knew where he's
Pretty
at.
sneaky there, Robl. Check it here, buddy.
Oh, you beat them full JLB.
How many times do you check it to your buddy that hand?
Oh, kind of cheers.
Can you do for me like last night?
You got a slow start.
Actually, yeah, I'll take a little bit more. But
I've been drinking too much.
I want the ramen noodles.
Oh, one
No,
box,
no.
but
Spicy is
if I
fine.
started
But
earlier,
with
I know.
beef, no, not pork. The beef.
Tomorrow's the short.
JRB opens up ace queen. Tom Dwan's got pocket tens.
Like 2 days.
He's going to make the call. Rob Yong, king queen suited in the big blind. These guys are playing super deep. He's going to squeeze it up. Bellande is going to make the call. Pocket tens. Going to probably continue pre-flop as well. Playing about 300 big blinds deep. Effective. So Rob Yong is the squeezer. He's got top pair king kicker. He's topped off as well. He's in for a billion Korean won. He's going to bet 40,000. This is a squeeze pot. JRB is going to make the call here with top pair, top kicker. Dwan with pocket tens. Not really that great of a spot for him. Because the hands he's trying to beat are 10 Jack, King 10. He's got the 2 10s in his hand, so he blocks those bluffs. So he's going to lay it down. Turn card is the 2 of hearts, so Rob Yong picks up a backdoor flush draw. 155,000 in the middle. Rob Yong is going to continue betting. Usually thinks he's got the best hand. If not, he's got the backup. Bet 60,000. Slightly less than half the pot. JRB going to make the call here of top pair, top kicker. And this is a huge pot. River card's an ace, so top 2 for JRB. $250,000 in the middle, 262,000. Rob Yong is now going to slow down, trying to show down against a hand like King Queen, Queen Jack, Queen 10. We know JRB is not going to slow down. JRB trying to decide what hands he could put his opponent on that would call bet. A squeezed queen. Ace X of hearts is unlikely because he's got the ace of hearts, so he can't put his opponent on an ace too often. It's going to bet 160 million. It's about 150,000. Rob Yong's got a bluff catcher now. Rob Yong is in the tank, trying to think what hands he beats. The most obvious hand he beats is 10 Jack. You would usually put your opponent on a hand like King 10 of hearts, King Jack of hearts. But Rob Yong holding the King of hearts is a key card for him because he blocks those hands. So really the only hands he beats is 10 Jack of hearts. Or like 10 Jack that isn't hearts. He's not going to expect his opponent to call a turn bet with just King Jack high or King 10 high that doesn't have 2 hearts. I think if Rob Yong thinks about this, he can get away from his King Queen pretty well. Really aren't too many bluffs out there. JRB could have a hand like pocket 9s, you know, ace queen of course. Pocket queens, pocket 5s for value. So I think there's a lot more combos of hands that beat him than he loses to.
Funny joke, man. I remember one day I was losing, and I said to you something, I forget what. You had said something to someone else, like, don't worry, if you lose, I'll give you a job. And I was like, what about me? Like, I would never hire you in a million years.
Really motivated you to play better.
Yeah.
Win your money back.
Change your life forever, right?
So Rob Yong is in the
I'll do
tank.
a little business later.
2 minutes and 20
I talked to you
seconds.
about it once.
Yeah.
I thought about hiring you.
I decided to wait and see how you developed over the years.
Rob Yong's having a lot of trouble thinking of hands he beats.
You lasted. Now that you lasted this long, you're gonna last the rest of the way. You only had a little gap there. I wasn't sure about you. Like Robl's gonna be successful until he's like 46. And he's gonna go off the rails.
Is that related to how old JRB is going to be when Robl's 46?
So for this JLB,
Sorry for wasting your life away, Robbie. $160.
That was a good one, Aaron.
Almost 5 minutes into tank for Rob Yong.
That's what we got to do is just change the game all the time. Just,
刚才
slightly change it.
刚才
And then everyone's like,
终
oh,
于
homework I
奥运
did.
我跟
No,
罗马
just
奥
take
运
the
会，
nines out.
Yeah, there you go.
我也对 K 台
But you
阶，
have a list of like 5 options and then you draw from it, you know? So they can't
没有这
pick.
个牌打不起来了，
We'll play multi-game, just take
没有
one
这个
card
牌奥
out,
运不到的嘛。
different card,
Seems about right.
because half the people will forget which card is out.
And Rob Yong lays it down after 5 minutes and a half.
Ace Queen.
No, he had that beat.
So Ace Queen for JRB is going to win it. That's coming to the last hand of this episode.
That's what time. No, that's what time. That's what time Leon's quitting.
I'm 68. Will you do something? Okay, I'll fall for you, Bobby. What do you keep laughing at me?
To the
for?
68-year-old one.
Make it fun. Are you in?
No, I'm
How much you raise?
5.
That's 3 more?
Yeah, 3 more.
That's the smallest raise I've ever seen. I've been playing for like 8 years. Online,
Oh, you
of
look
course.
still.
This is my first live game. I'm going to call you left-handed, okay? Oh, I mean, what kind of hand would you raise 3 with? Robert, tell the truth.
3 for
Uh-oh. Don't do it.
So Aaron Zang's got the best, well, best top pair, but Baldwin's actually got bottom set.
Oh.
Gonna slow play here. He knows that raising might look too strong. So Zang actually picks up a straight flush draw. Hit an 8 of clubs. And he's going to continue betting, trying to build this pot. He knows that he might have the best hand, or if he doesn't, he can hit one of those key cards to make a big pot. Baldwin's going to raise now because there's a lot of draws out there. And it's very small raise. Zang is probably going to want to call here, try to hit his hand. It seems that Baldwin's small raiser looks pretty strong, unless he thinks that Baldwin would just do this raise kind of as a try to get to showdown with like a queen jack, and maybe he can make a play at it.
6.
So he does make the call and gets there with the backdoor flush. It's a little bit hidden. And Baldwin now has bottom set. Is going to bet 60 million. It's about 55,000 US. Zang needs to decide, should he raise here for value, or does Baldwin sometimes have like an ace high flush draw by raising the turn? It's 138k pot right now. Baldwin's bet, it's about 80% of the pot. Zang is going to check raise all in. Now Baldwin in a tough spot here. It's 150 million Korean won. It's about 130,000 US to him.
How much more? How much? I don't know how much that is.
1.52 more.
How much?
1.52 more.
That's too much. Too much. I was bluffing, buddy.
And he correctly lays down the hand that was the best hand on the turn. So can't blame him for betting bottom set there. Zang is going to chip back up from his starting stack of 500 million Korean won.
Oh.